Websites are us. Bjorn speaking.
Wow, wow, wow. Legal department. Wow, wow. Cookie compliance.
Okay, sure thing. I'm a developer, not a lawyer. What do I know about compliance? There must be a solution out there we can use. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm going to show you how to set up a free cookie consent banner on Elementor. This is a follow-up to a previous video where I walked through creating the entire cookie consent solution using Cookiebot CMP from Usercentrics. In this video, we're going to make sure it's implemented properly on our Elementor pages. I'm Bjorn from WPLearningLab. Now let's get started. The cookie consent solution we're going to use is Cookiebot by Usercentrics. You can get here by navigating to cookiebot.com in your browser or click the link in the description down below and it will take you here and you can find out lots of information, everything you need to know about Cookiebot, Usercentrics, and their compliance solution. At this point, I think the pricing page information you'll find very interesting because they have a free forever plan, which is this one right over here, which is the one I'm going to showcase today. Up to 50 subpages, $0 forever. Features are limited, but it's still $0. So you can get started with your cookie compliance on the cheap. So all you got to do is click on Start Free to open your free account. Once you have your free account opened, you'll be taken through a wizard, a guided walkthrough of setting up your first cookie compliance banner. And once you've gone through that wizard and set up your first cookie compliance banner, your dashboard is going to look like this. In this video, we're going to get a few things from this dashboard to integrate this with our website that's built with Elementor to make sure our cookie compliance banners are working on there as well. But before we get started, I have to point out that Cookiebot CMP is not just a simple pop-up with a button that says, yes, I allow cookies. It is a solution that gives your visitors full control over which cookies they want to allow and which ones they don't. It also provides you, the website owner, full oversight and tracking and monitoring of your cookies on your websites. So if you ever do end up in a situation where you have to prove something in a court of law, this is going to hold up way better than any simple cookie plugin that you find in the WordPress repository. You want to go with a solution like Cookiebot CMP that gives your visitors full control and full transparency over what's going on with cookies, and then gives you the back-end capability to monitor all of that. So if you're a developer and not a lawyer, Cookiebot is the solution for you because it's just plug and play. You set it up like I do in the previous video, that's linked in the description, and you put it on as many websites as you need to. It's got the free forever plan. If you exceed the limits of that, of course, you got to upgrade, but it's definitely worth checking out if you care about your cookie compliance, which you should. So to install this on our website and make sure it's working in Elementor, we head into the dashboard of a website that has Elementor. The home page is not Elementor based, but we do have Elementor pages on here. All you got to do is go to plugins and then add new. Search for Cookiebot CMP. This is the one we want right up here. It has 100,000 active installs, 4.5 out of 5 stars on 406 reviews. So you're in good company when you're installing this plugin. Compatible with the current version. That's all fantastic. When you're ready, click on install and then activate. I've done both of those. If you're doing this on a live site, you might want to back up your site first just in case something goes wrong. It's pretty rare, but just in case, it's good to have a backup. If you need help with that, there is a link in the description to a tutorial for you. Once we have that installed, Cookiebot adds this option right down here. If we click on dashboard, it takes us to the simple dashboard here. On the right, we have create a new account. This is what we walked through in the other video I referenced. In this case, we're just going to connect to an account. So I'll click that. We need to scroll down a little bit and we need to find our settings ID or domain group ID. And we'll find that inside of our Cookiebot dashboard. Just head over to implementation, scroll down, and you'll see domain group ID. Just copy that, paste that right in there, and then hit enter. Have a little processing wheel here, then click connect account. And now we are connected. That's how easy it is. And all these settings I go through as well in the previous video. So now we have this running on our website. Let's try it on an Elementor page. So let's go to pages. Let's copy the URL of this page right here and open incognito mode. And there's our cookie consent banner. I went incognito because I was messing around with it on regular Chrome. And so I got cookied when I closed it, or I allowed my selections. And so it didn't show up again. So in here, this is what I was saying about how it's not just a simple checkbox. There's actually some legally defensible stuff going on in here. If we go to details, we can see that we have 3 necessary plugins. These ones cannot be turned on or off. And this is the information about them here. So your visitors can go and look through all the cookies that are being put on here. There are 0 preference cookies, 0 statistics cookies. There are 7 marketing cookies. And it shows what they are here. This is the name of the cookie. This is information about the cookie. And this is more information about the cookie. How long it lasts, what it's actually doing. This website is used only for demos. So if you had a live website that you're actually running traffic to and using to build your business, you probably have an analytics software installed like Google Analytics. You probably have Facebook tracking for Facebook retargeting and things like that. So you're going to have a lot of different cookies in here. The ones I have are pretty minimal just because this website is just for demo purposes. But your visitors can go through and pick what they want to allow. If they don't want the preference cookies, they turn it off. Statistics cookies, turn them off. Marketing cookies, turn them off. And then they would click Allow Selection. And then inside your Cookiebot dashboard, it's going to show that information as an aggregate and possibly even as specifically pertaining to their IP address and what they allowed and didn't allow. And the way we integrated Cookiebot just a moment ago using the domain group ID inside of WordPress is just one place that you can use Cookiebot. It's not a WordPress only solution. You can use it on Shopify, Matamo, Magento, Wix, Webflow, HubSpot. You can read the rest. Lots of options. You can use Adobe Dynamic Tag Management to add it to other platforms as well, and even Google Tag Manager. So there's lots of options for you to integrate this solution into your platform. You don't have to reinvent the wheel. You just use Cookiebot, plug and play, boom, ready to go. Something that's also pretty cool is when we saw the cookie compliance banner just a moment ago, it was in a modal box like this that they call dialogue. You can also have it be a bar. So it just pops in down below. And what's neat with the bar is you can change the position from top to bottom. And once on the top, you can have it push down. So it pushes the whole website down, including all of its content. If you choose slide down, it's just going to slide down over whatever's on your website. Maybe that's the navigation, maybe it's the title of your blog post, what have you. If you push down, it pushes all that stuff down. When they choose one of these options to allow all, allow selection, or deny, it then pushes everything back up. For the dialogue, there aren't as many options. Just one really, overlay and none. The bar is much more versatile as far as display options goes. And all of these options here for the layout, the design, compliance, the content, the privacy, we go through all of that in the other video. And under legislation presets, you can choose which laws you want to comply with around the world. GDPR is the big one, but there's a whole alphabet soup of different laws and things to comply with. And you can click on Apply Preset, and it's going to set everything up for you. There's barely anything you have to do. So if you're a developer and not a lawyer, this is the solution for you. Because the lawyers over at Cookiebot and Usercentrics have taken care of all the legalese. All you got to do is push a few buttons, plug and play, install it on your site, and you're ready to go. And as you saw, it works just fine on Elementor websites and every other kind of website that we saw in the integrations. There's a lot of different options, and it works out of the box. Super easy to use. Free forever. Let's not forget that. If you have 50 pages or less, free forever. And come on. Click the link in the description down below. Give Cookiebot CMP a try, and let me know what you think in the comments. If you like what you saw in this video and you want to set up your Cookiebot solution thoroughly, check out the previous video I referenced many times throughout this one. You can click it right on the screen right now to make sure your Cookiebot solution is set up properly and works on all the pages on your website to make sure you're compliant with any and all of the laws that you're trying to comply with. Are you recording? Are we live? Home of the Whopper, what's your beef? I just gotta warm up for our big video shoot. Some air punches. Yes.